All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting matchup of Echo Arena presented by VRML. We have a fun one here for you today over here on Echo or VRML2, excuse me, on Twitch, between Virus and Paradox. In the studio is me, myself, and I, SirDimwi, taking care of the cameras and the vocal box here as we prepare for this one here. Still waiting on some invites, so it's probably going to be a few minutes before we get in. Once I do get my invite, I'll be muting myself for a moment just to hop on the headset and get all set up there as well. But like I said, a good one here between these two teams. You got Vibers, a team of Emil, Eris, BK, Finn, Pyromane. Not sure what their roster is going to be for this game here. Coming in with an MMR of 1170, a record of 5-6, with a win versus Alpha Ducks on Wednesday. They're coming in playing this team Paradox, a relatively new team. That's a team of Echo Zero, Grimy, Oculallen, and Senor Loco 102. They're coming in 0-2 after their debut week last week. Their last game was a loss versus Smash Dash on Sunday. So yeah, a relatively new team here. I have not personally seen them play, so I'm not entirely certain what to expect in this matchup here. But definitely excited to see what they're going to be bringing into the league. As I did just, as you did not hear, I did just get that invite. So I will mute myself for just a moment, get myself in that game, and then ping the teams, and we should get going here shortly. Just hold tight. All right, so I have pinged the teams, but I did unfortunately just lose all analog ability in my controller because Xbox controllers are clearly works of art. But yes, so we will be working with a lot of AutoCam here in this matchup. But I am in the game, and yeah, these teams are getting close to ready to go. I did ping them, let them know they can start. We are waiting on one player from one of the teams that will go back and swap these as they are on, let's see, not these sides. So there we go. Paradox will be on orange. Virus will be on blue. Virus will be playing with Emil, Eris, BK, and Finn. Right now we're looking at Echo, Zero, Senor Loco, and Oculallen over on Paradox. I believe they're waiting for their fourth, and that would be Grimy. Now they appear to be waiting for it. Now, anyone who has listened to any of the broadcasts I've been on over the last several months, my voice might sound a little bit different. That's due to the fact I'm using the headset mic at the moment. Nothing wrong with my regular mic, but there has been some extra noise going on around the area today, around the outside of my environment, but loud enough for that microphone to pick up. So I am on the headset mic today. This is not the best headset mic, as Orange Team hits ready here with only 3 players. So I'm not sure if we'll be watching 3v4 here, which would be unfortunate here for Paradox as being a newer team. They're definitely already kind of at that disadvantage, just that natural disadvantage of just the fact that they're a new team. And so if they're intending to start with 3 here, that's going to be an even greater disadvantage for them coming in here. especially since they do technically have 9 more minutes before any automatic forfeit rule comes into play. And of course, at 15 minutes, it's it's the first round forfeit, and it's not until 30 minutes where you forfeit the entire game. So yeah, they definitely have a few more minutes here before they have to get going, unless they want to avoid the forfeit. So yeah, it looks like we're not actually getting started. They hit that ready, but we're still. Vibers was kind enough to not take advantage of that, and I do hear some discussion. So yeah, it looks like they might be about to play 3v4. And anybody questioning that yet, you are allowed to play 3v4. I don't believe you're allowed to play 2v4. Actually, off the top of my head, I'm not certain. But I am certain you're allowed to play 3v4 if you're unable to find a substitute or get your other member in there. So yeah, so they have hit that ready button. So we will go to the gameplay here, starting in round 1. And I'm gonna have to again apologize for these angles. No, I can still use. Whoop, just gotta select here these buttons here. So we'll see if maybe we can get a good look at the joust here as the two teams come out of the tubes. And no, a bit of a false start there for Paradox as it's not taken by Vibers in the hands of BK. BK gonna send that one out to Finn. Finn moving in on the goal, and oh, what a steal there by Akil Allen to stop that shot attempt, trying to clear it out, but doesn't get it out of the way, but right back into his own hands. He sends it back down into the Viber zone, and Viber's not able to get a hand on it, so Echo Zero now with the disc. Echo surveying the field, goes to that cross pass there to Akil Allen, but it unfortunately bounces off that bow tie block, but Akil Allen with a good stun there. It does come away with the disc, goes back to bow tie there to Echo Zero. Echo Zero now, oh, good duck by Echo on BK. BK looking for that cross pass to Akil Allen, but it's a great interception there by Eris as he read that cross pass, sends it out. Now it will be a slow race for it, picked up by Echo Zero. And Paradox doing a really good job right now of maintaining control of this disc, even though they're down a player. And a great stun there from Echo Zero on BK, but getting stunned out himself. And still, Vibers having trouble getting a hand on this. Finally in the hands of Eris. Eris going to send that one all the way down to the Paradox zone. Probably a race for it, and it will be Emil there first to get the hand on it, and he's going to bring that one in for the 2. I will take a moment to pull up. I do realize right now that I haven't had chat going. So chat, if you've been speaking, I apologize for not responding there. As we come out now with that's Paradox with the joust advantage. Going to be taken by Senor Loco, but he's stunned out and almost into the hands of his teammate there, but now floating down further into the Paradox zone. Currently in the hands of Eris on that far side wall. Eris going to cross this one over to BK. Bounces off that frame block. BK does get the hand on it. Back to Eris. Eris going to come in on the goalie. Back pass there to Emil off the shoulder. And Emil comes in one-on-one. Maybe a 1-on-3 even against the goalie there. And he puts that one in good for 2. And now Viber is currently up by 4.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
And now will be Paradox again with the joust advantage. Paradox coming out of the tube. This one taken by Senor Loco. And Senor Loco sends that one down. Echo Zero trying to get the hand on it. Overshoots it just a little bit, and that's enough time for Vibers to get to him. But a great shield there from Echo, and then over to Akil Allen, who comes in off of the nest there. Puts that one in for 2, as you can hear. You may hear the players in the background there making some noises in response to that goal.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So now we'll be Vibers with the joust advantage.
Underway.
Finn sending that one off there to Emil. Emil sending that one out to BK. BK looking for, I believe it was Eris, but doesn't get the Eris getting stunned out. But now in the hands of BK. BK gonna twirl a little bit, send that one. Ooh, interesting pass there to Emil, and then a great grab there from the goalie. I didn't quite catch who that was, but then Emil was able to stuff that one back in for the 2.
12, 11,
Newton asking, where's Elephant? I don't know who Elephant is, so I cannot I don't believe I can answer that question. Now, ooh, quick toss there into the hands of Akil Allen. Great play there from Echo as that chain came in very quick. And trying to get that one back to Echo, but doesn't connect on it. And now into the hands of Vibers. Eris going to take this one, send it in deep. There is a goalie back, but it bounced off that shield, and Echo Zero sends that one back into the Viber zone. Now taking my Eris. Eris getting stunned out there by Oculal, and that one goes in the hands of Senor Loco, but then BK steals it from him, sends it all the way back down in the Paradox zone onto that far side wall. A little bit of a race here. You see into the hands of Eris. Eris now overlooking the field, going to see what he's got going on there. Pass across to Finn. Finn getting stunned out there by Oculal, and then Senor Loco. And yeah, I thought maybe that was me, but it looks like Oculon is the one. He is teleporting around a little bit as this one's taken by Finn. Great hook shot there from Finn as she comes in on the goalie there and tosses it over his head. Good for 2 there, and now Viber's up by 6, 8-2. Oh, Grimy Elephant. Okay, that makes sense. On the website, he's just listed as Grimy. Yeah, we'd I don't know if they're expecting him at this point. He just wasn't there when they started. They elected to go 3v4, and that's all the information I personally have on that. But now taken by Eris there on that far side wall. Eris moving it across, just going to send that one down. And so maybe a race for it. Currently a slow race as the teams come in, taken now by Emil. Emil sending that one on the goal. A great shot there from Emil, bouncing it off the backside of the goal there. And that one is good for 3, as now Viber's up by 9.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And I'm now noticing, I believe my replays might be a little bit off here. I'm gonna have to check on that next one. I might not have reset the timers on that, and that would be my bad, and really unfortunate, and I apologize for that. My BK sending that one all the way down into that Paradox bubble. That's good stuns come out there from Echo on a good leech. And he gets into the goal to protect that back line, and that one going back to him, and he's going to dump that one out. And they do have a chain in the backfield there. They're trying to get out, but a good leech there from BK. And it looks like Finn's going to be the first player on the disc as the cameras kind of don't let you see much for a moment. Now that one being sent all the way out by Eris. You can see Finn here in the back line just waiting to see what's going to happen there. Now into the hands of BK. BK trying to back that one out to Finn. Finn, oh, Finn with the jukes. Nice move. A couple nice moves there from Finn as she goes up to Emil. Emil up to Eris. What a grab there from Echo Zero. Sends that one all the way back down into the Viber zone. So yeah, from what I'm seeing so far in this game, I'm fairly disappointed that Paradox does not have that 4th, as Paradox has been doing for having 3. They've been doing a real bang up job here in this game. As Emil comes in 1-on-1 against the goalie, brings it in for that low side shot, gets it in there for 2. Great shot there from Emil, while I believe it was Echo Zero was waiting back in the goal there. And now Viber's up by 11. Gonna have about 3 minutes to go once they come out of the tubes.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh, a challenge, real quick chain there from Vibers, and maybe they didn't get a stun off or anything. It didn't even look like they touched the quarterback there, but enough for the quarterback to miss that to miss that disc, and they're able to put that one in for the goal there. And now up by 14 is Vibers, and yeah, why is it 3v4? Yeah, Grimy Elephant apparently unavailable. I have no other information other than that. I just know he's not here. And they elected to go 3v4, which, as I said, is moderately disappointing considering how well Paradox has been doing with the 3. They've had some great defense, a lot of really good offensive looks, a lot of great controlled passing. And that one getting sent down, and oh, Finn from 54 meters out with a kind of with a dump that ends up moving really slowly there, 3 meters a second off of that final bounce. That one does go in, good for 3. And I do apologize not having the replays. My replay timing is I did not reset that after the last update on Updeck, and that is my fault. So replays in this game are not going to be available. That one now, Oculal moving in on the bubble is lagging out quite a bit there. Does get that toss across though to Echo Zero, and yeah, you can hear the players not too happy about it, but definitely otherwise in good spirits. And with a 17-point differential here, you know, Paradox is looking to make something happen and help try to stave off a potential mercy here, as this was now taken by Emil. Emil sends that one out for a clearing boost. And they're going to race down here for this one. Looks like it's going to be Emil first. Emil's going to send that one in for a 2, and that is good enough for the mercy in round 1.
Blue comes out on top.
As I input the scores here, that is 22. Whoops, that's not correct. 22 to 0. Excuse me, 22 to 2 in favor of Vibers here. As I'm watching the replays, maybe the timing wasn't that bad. Let's see. Okay, I actually wasn't bad, and maybe it was just on the one, or maybe I missaw whatever I was looking at. So I will go back to running the replays here, as it does. Yeah, looking at the highlights, everything was fine. So then, yeah, my mistake for the mistake. But we can go to the stats right quick. And a possession time surprisingly close to equal here. So I'll go ahead and bring us back to the gameplay so you guys can see this with me as I have it up here on the screen. We have possession time 47%, 53%, 225 to 241 in favor of Vibers. Fairly close as they hit that restart button and we lose all their stats. I'm not entirely certain what the restart was for. Unless maybe we're going to see Grimy Elephant make his appearance here. But yeah, just give me one moment to get a drink of water and rest my voice for just a second. And yeah, Zenith, first round was 3v4. Paradox was missing Grimy Elephant, and now we see another drop here. It looks like Oculalin. Yeah, he might be maybe resetting his router or something to that effect, because he has had exceptionally high ping here in this game. We saw a lot of teleporting around from him. Maybe accidentally forgot to turn a VPN off or something. I know I've done that in the past in a private, and I was like, why is my ping 300? And it's good, well, because it's the game thinks I'm over in Europe.
Orange team ready.
So yeah, teams are readying up now. Gonna get ready here for this round 2. Round 1 taken by Vibers, 22 to 2. And we will continue on 3v4 here. Paradox still missing that player of Grimy Elephant, which is disappointing. As I said, Paradox doing a really good job, despite the fact that they're down a player, and it's a lot of great controlled passing, a lot of great looks on defense, a lot of good saves, a lot of good bubble stops, and yeah. So as they come out here now, currently in possession, that one gets passed back to Senor Loco, who goes for that. I'm forgetting words here as he goes for that shot, and this one gets sent all the way back down into the Paradox zone. And it will be Finn there first to get the hand on it. Finn using Echo Zero as an anchor to turn herself around to get that one in for the 2. Echo Zero maybe not feeling too happy about that one. But yeah, 30 seconds into this round 2, Vibers find themselves up 2-0. Echo Zero now again with the disc here. Echo, he's going to send that one all the way down into the Viber zone. That one's going to bounce off that back wall there, bounce out a little bit. And now it's going to go into the hands of Oculalin first. Oculalin sending that one back to Senor Loco. Doesn't quite connect on it, but then taken there by Echo. He's going to try to hop over the defender, but the defender gets a hand on him. And now BK is going to get a hand on the disc and send that one all the way back into the Paradox zone. Taken quickly by Eris, who's just going to take a quick shot on the goal. Doesn't quite connect on it. He's just going to do it again there. Excuse my hesitation. And then now, a lot of back and forth there. But that one getting sent again back out into the Viber zone. And now Echo Zero looking at empty. Finn with the grab, but this is your Loco right next to her there to get the grab off of her and put that one in, as we do have replays working again here, I do believe. Should see this one here as this one, yeah, gets sent in. Finn maybe not even intending to I don't believe Finn was even looking at that when she got the grab on it. It's a great stop there from Finn, but an even better grab from Senor Loco to put that one in. This one gets sent to that left tube there by Vibers, and now all the way down to the hands of BK. BK does have a man moving up in the bubble, goes to the man there. That's up to believe Emil and or it was Eris to Emil. Emil back to Eris, and Eris brings that one in for the 2. As I am having trouble keeping up with everything.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
But that's what happens when it's 7 a.m. Of course, half the Europeans not catching that it is not 7 a.m. here, and of course, confusing a few Americans at the same time. Of course, it's not 7 a.m. It's 3:20 in the afternoon here in sunny Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. As that one gets sent out, Echo Zero sends that one in, but it's taken there by Finn. But then, oh, what a steal there from Aki Allen, but he doesn't quite get it on the goal. So that one getting set up to Echo Zero. Echo Zero across Aki Allen and gets another opportunity there with a bit of help from the lag, but that one dinging off again.
Orange catches the enemy pass.
And Pyro Main asking, are they just not getting a fourth? And yeah, it's just unfortunate they weren't able to find a fourth player. And so yeah, Eris going to bring this one down on the goal, and he did have the man. I believe that was BK sitting on the. It might have been Finn. No, it's BK sitting on Nest there, and but opts to take that one in himself. And I know you obviously can't fault him for that, as that one is good for 2, and Viber's now up by 4 with about 6.5 to go. And that is Echo Zero with that disc. Oh, what a great steal there by Eris. A beautiful read there from that chain of Emil and Eris. Eris going to walk this one in. Goalie is turned around for just a moment. In that moment, Eris takes the opportunity for that shot and does get it in for the, I believe that was 2. Might have been 3. Actually, that was a 3. But yeah, Viber's now out by 7. Bad Elmo asking, who are you allowed to get to sub for a match? Basically, it has to be somebody who is a registered sub who's not registered to another team. And that one dinging off the bottom of the post there from Emil, but then from Eris, but Emil able to get the hand back on that one and put it in. And yeah, Pyroman is correct. Someone who isn't on a team. So basically, it really can be anybody. You just have to register on the website as a substitute to get any credit for that game. Basically, anybody that isn't on a team. So, Bad Ammo, yes, you could sub. I will take a moment, try to find the link to the. Actually, I can find a link to the. I can get you a link to the website, but I don't know exactly where it is on the website that you actually sign up to be a substitute. But that there is the VR Master League Echo Arena website, somewhere on there. And ooh, what a great opportunity there from Emil, but that rebound picked up by Eris, who sends that one in. Zena's saying for EU, you can sub from other teams, and actually, I'm not sure if they waived that or not for EU during the season, yeah. But no, this one, another Paradox Shouts advantage, currently down by 11, almost a little over halfway through this round 2. And now, Senor Loco with a great opportunity there, but just bounces off that little wild off of that backboard. But then now taken in by Echo Zero. Echo Zero going to go back to Senor Loco. He's one-on-one on the goalie, and unfortunately dinging it off of the post there. It comes all the way back out. Oculus Allen with a great stun there on BK to make some space for himself. Now under attack by Eris. Does get the pass off to Oculus Allen, or excuse me, Echo Zero. Echo Zero getting stunned out there by, I believe, is that Finn? No, that was Emil, and Emil sending that one all the way down. And we'll bounce into the Paradox bubble, and Finn now getting a hand on it. Finn have quite a bit of time there to line that one up, get it in for a good 3, and now Viber's up by 14 with just, I believe, over 3 to go.
12, 11, 10.
Yeah, a bit over 3 to go. We will have about 3:36 or 3:35 once we come out here. Paradox down by 14. That is 2 threes away from that mercy. You know, they're going to want to try to avoid that as best they can. But now BK with an empty net shot from the tube. As I just realized I've been really bad with the replays in this game. But wow, so quickly there, we don't even see the heads up on it. But you know, that was from about 30-35 meters out, and the speed of that was probably 17-18 meters a second. The beautiful shot there. It's now 17-point differential. Viber's up 19-2 Senor Loco sending that one to that left tube, trying to find Oculallen, who eventually does get to it. It's BK making some sort of noise there as he tries to get on Senor Allen, but he sends that, excuse me, as I believe it's Oculallen. I can't keep up with who is who. Oculallen sending that one in, but doesn't quite put that one in. Echo Zero getting it stole from, but he gets it back off of BK, stunning BK out. And now he's going to take his time, move in, try to survey the area. Gets a good pass there over to Senor Loco. Goes to the floor. Now under pressure from, I believe that was Emil. And then Emil stunning out Echo. And then Emil getting stunned out. And a lot of back and forth stunning and stealing here. But now into the hands of Echo Zero. Looking to send that one in for a 3. But it's taken by Finn. And Finn sending that one almost out. And then a slap there from another player on Vibers. Gets it all the way down into the Paradox bubble. So a bit of a race for it. Finn, maybe the first one there. If it does get into the hands of Finn. Finn, bit of a twirl around the post, but going to back that one up to Emil. Emil going to go right back to Finn. Finn now trying to do a little something with it under a lot of pressure there, but just a little bit wide. BK now with the disc. BK going to send that one to the behind the goal to Eris. And Eris, I'm not sure what happened there, but it goes wide. And then into the hands of Finn. Finn going to bring that one in for 2. And now it is 21-2 in favor of Vibers, up by 19. That is 1 goal away from the Mercy.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It will be Paradox with Joust advantage, down by 19. Sending that one quickly to the left too, but just off the mark of, I believe that was meant for Oculallen. Senor Loco trying to get there, but it's taken by Eris, but great stun there by Senor Loco trying to get to it, and another one, I believe that was taken by Eris, sends that one, and BK handling it now. BK looking for an empty net from the tube, but doesn't, it goes quite wide, and so now into the hands of Oculallen. He sends that one back to Senor Loco, and they're on bubble. Senor Loco going to send that one out, but it bounces a little while there at mid, and now taken by, I believe that's BK. Yes, it is, but he gets stunned out there by Oculallen, I think, as that one bounces down into the Paradox bubble, and Echo Zero able to slap that one out of the bubble. Oculallen trying to get to it, but it goes in the hands of Emil. Emil now moving on the bubble, passing it up to Eris, but it's a little bit wide. And now back to the hands of Emil. He tries to slap it towards the goal, but just off the mark. Oculallen able to slap it again out of the bubble there, bouncing off the pyramid on that far side. 30 seconds to go. You see Vibers trying to get the Mercy here in this game. Passing that one up to Eris. Eris comes in, does get it in for the 2. For the Mercy here in round 2. So take the moment to input the scores 2-23 in favor of Vibers. And so, yeah, as I said multiple times here in this game, it's unfortunate Paradox unable to find that 4th player as they did play incredibly well here. Given that it was a 3v4, a real disadvantage for them. But yeah, that's gonna be it for us here. And there's Meatballer in the chat. What's going on? Meatballer is just getting here just in time to see us sign off from VRML 2. But before I go, I will touch on the games for the rest of the day. Let's see. That's probably looks to be our only this one and the one that was on VRML 1. The only 2 European matchups of the day. We will be back at 5:30 Eastern, 2:30 West for Guinness versus Galaxy. That's going to be on VRML 1. And then 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock West, Orbit versus Instinct. I won't be on that one, but Palador, at least Palador will be. And then we're back again at 9 o'clock with the 2 games going on at that time. That's 9 Eastern, 6 West. Adrenaline versus Spaghetti and Galaxy versus Space Force. I know at the very least I'll be doing Adrenaline versus Spaghetti, and we will see if we get anybody else on Galaxy versus Space Force later in the evening. But yeah, like I said, that will do it for us here right now. I don't know why the scores for round 1 aren't showing up, even though I definitely hit the round 1 button earlier. But anyways, like yeah, just signing off. That'll do it for here for us on VRML 2, probably for the rest of the day, except for maybe that one and the last one of the evening at 9 o'clock Eastern. So yeah, thank you very much for joining us. I've been SirDimwi. That was Paradox versus Vibers. You all have a great evening, a good day, a good morning, whatever time zone you are in. We are out.